Why aren't you streaming? Because I was finally remembering what it felt like to be happy. Fine. Oh no, I'm gonna auto. I don't want to auto abort. They made it unrated. That's just good manners. No, just one rated Blitz game, so I can use a robot and wreck your rating. It'll be real fun for me. Shout out to Falad the Steel from India. Okay, sure. Wherever floats your boat. Now, this is where you take on F7. I'm just screwing around. Put my blitz rating looks nice though. It does look nice. Ooh, nice job. I like it. I like that you did that. I really enjoy that you did that. It makes me happy. Handle it properly, my friend. You handle it. That's how you handle it. I like it. Boop. Boop. Gonna mess me up. I did my usual stream after work. It was going until I lost a few games. I didn't downward spiral that much. I got down to like 2076 at the lowest. But I just killed the stream. I was pissed. And now my rapid is, of course, back to what do you want? Rapid is back to, I believe you just gave me your horse. I'll gallop away with it. Don't you think I won't? What was my rapid at? It's not at its peak, but it's not far away. 21-23. If you were wondering, top 0.1 percentile on the platform, I'm just going to say on chess.com. On the platform it's kind of ass kissy, and I don't like them. I just am tied to their app. But about one to two wins over 2100. It seems to fluctuate, and believe me, I go up, down, in every direction. So I know all about this shit. And 1 to 2 wins above 2100 in rapid chess will put you in the 99.9 percentile of all chess players, all online chess players. But you're still no good. There's levels. He's such a downer. Can't he just be positive? I try. And then my life goes pretty well for a while. I make some quality friends / loose ties, which is as close to a friend as I'll get. Loose tie acquaintance is perfect for me. And all of a sudden my sarcasm runs rampant. Good move, C4. Good move. Did Kukesh take over your account? What's going on here? Bad move. It's weakening as shit. Whoop. And I'll just simplify stuff. What just happened? Yes, no problem. I'm too fast on that move, I feel like, at Falad the Steel. Why do you call yourself that? I don't want to know. It'd be better if I didn't know. I'm too fast. Too fast for you. Fell off the steel. I was born to emerge victorious in chess battles. This is what I'm supposed to do. Slow down, man. Otherwise, I'm gonna wreck you. All right. What is that move? I don't like it. I just don't. You take my H pawn. You don't know what I'm doing if you take my H pawn? I've got plans and plans and backup plans on those plans. And then backup plans, those backup plans. I don't stop thinking. Ever. Even when I try. And take melatonin. Where's my knight want to go? Where do you want to gallop? Horse. At horse. Speak to me. Speak to me. I like chess, but sometimes I just panic and my brain stops working and I feel like the world's just spinning too fast. That's when you talk to your pieces. Mr. Horsey, how you feeling today? Are you prepared to run laps around the fastest stallions at the Kentucky Derby? Or do we need to leave you in your stable for a little bit? Just talk to them. They'll work for you, but you got to make them feel like people. Boop. I'll do what I should have done, the previous move now, which is that D pawn. Your D2 pawn looks scrumptious. What's for breakfast? My Wheaties. My Wheaties, always. But I will nab a D pawn, even though it's not on the menu. Oh, look at you. Look at you. I'm not afraid. I just lack fear. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Nah! Check this out. Watch what I'm about to do here. About to get filthy. Oh, you made it a little easier on me, though. I'll sacrifice my queen. Don't think I won't do it. Yeah, sure. It's fine. Yeah. Good game. You did good. Played very good. I believe we've played before on stream. You played quite a bit better. But let's just check out your account. Get to know me first. You're awfully pushy. And in spite of the ridiculous amount of online chess I play because I have a problem, COVID lockdown was an awful time for me, a weird time for humanity. I use that as an excuse to develop a kind of healthy-ish addiction, and I'm working my brain. But aside from my ridiculous amounts of time playing online chess when I should be trying to find a wife, getting a second job, I have a lot of pride. Worked real hard on instruments. And now it's also possible that I just struggle to get along with people, maintain lasting friendships. I'm not shy around girls, but my friends, I'm at that age where I think it's going to get better because my friends' wives are skeptical and a little bit overbearing. But around age 30, there will be, well, there already are, a handful of my friends who have experienced painful divorces. And I like to think I'm pretty reasonable, pretty unbiased. Dude, I'm telling stories. I got to make it as a streamer. Give me 1 second, all right? One match also is black. Bro, are you reading your comments? I don't ever read my comments. I don't ever read my comments, man. I'm just here. But a lot of women need to see and hear how bad some men can be. And around age 30, that's when the first round of divorces have occurred. All right. Tell Susie I want to play blackjack. No, my husband will not play blackjack with Dayton. There's smoke. It's a bunch of sinners. It's degeneracy. All right, to each their own. Thank you for the compliment. But at 30, oh, well, that guy did drugs. And then another guy cheated. And that dude just only worked. And I wanted some ambition, but he didn't even care about me. All right, honey, you're a keeper. I heard what Susie's ex-husband was like, and God, did I choose a good one? At least better than him. I mean, go play blackjack with Dayton. I'm about to that stage. But during the honeymoon phase of a marriage, yeah, hey, do you love me? Then why are you going gambling with Dayton? Why are you going to go gamble with a single dude who plays chess in his underwear? Yeah, you're right, honey. I chose you forever, not Dayton. He needs to grow up. Love you. So we're getting out of that phase, right, where my friends will be allowed to do shit, I think. But like I said, there are some women who let's just say the number 2 friend. If I had to choose one friend who would never get divorced, he's still married, and I'm still correct, and he's a cool guy. His wife's awesome. But my number 2 of all my friends, if I had to choose who's going to last, who is the nicest to women, most respectful, most loyal, yeah, he got divorced, and it's a bullshit situation. And I'm not rushing into marriage. I decided to live my 30s, which I'm only 30 years old, so I have a decade, how most approach their 20s, just with a little bit more wisdom and a better plan. But as far as playing racquetball, how I'm going to treat my body, staying up all night, drinking Pepsi to stay up all night. I'm 20, baby. I'm 20 years old. And COVID lockdown. That was such a crappy thing. Like the sliver of time remaining where it was acceptable for my generation to be young, immature, take risk. That's last sliver of time where we're not kids, but we're not just full on adults where the world should show us absolutely no mercy. We're trapped inside. So I'm not 30 years old. I'm a wise 20-year-old. And I claim that mostly because I want to play chess. What'd you say? You two are a cool guy, but seems sad, bro. Today is my birthday. I'm becoming 24 today. That's awesome. Happy 24th birthday. Would you like me to play you Happy Birthday on the piano? It'll be in the key of D major. Though I can transpose that shit if it makes you happy. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, so I don't really want to get married. It would take a weird situation, like a perfect girl just pop up out of nowhere. I'm not going to work for it. Yeah, I'll play a birthday. Um, I value my time. Have a lot of confidence in myself. Aside from, I just can't stop playing online chess at night, and eventually, not sleep is going to catch up to me. I think around my 40th birthday, I'm just going to collapse in a casket. And as for women, yeah, I'm not shy, but they would distract me from chess for one. And I am pretty selfish. So the chance of me putting a woman over my own interests for another 10 years is very low. Very low. Sounds like a recipe for the late blooming chess prodigy. I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. Okay, I'm going to play Happy Birthday. Oh my gosh, it's morning. I hate that it is. Okay. I don't even sure. That's, yeah, you can see my, whatever. Okay, got it. I was in bed playing chess, and I got a challenge. I'm like, damn it, who is re-challenging me? I don't ever do re-challenges, but I saw it was unrated, and it was a name I recognized from stream, so I had to accept it. I really do appreciate folks who try to see another's perspective, and I mean it. I worked very hard on my ratings. Anyone could be cheating. Also, when I'm in this state where I've played way too much, I've also worked 8 hours plus the 3.5 hours of crap school. So I worked, like 12 hours yesterday. And in that mindset, I could lose to 900 on chess.com for one game. And it hurts my feelings. You're going to watch my stream, act like you're my friend. And, oh, no, it's just one game. Don't make it unrated. Let's just do it rated. Sounds like a trap. Sounds like a trap. So when I saw it was an unrated challenge, you must be a very reasonable, thoughtful person, and I want to play you in chess. And then that comment came from Ballad the Steel. Why aren't you streaming? I guess I'll stream for you too then. What's next? We're going to get married? If you can give me dual citizenship, India's got a lot going right when it comes to chess. I'm going to put some pants on. Like I said, I streamed it because I got tilty. But I have everything memorized. You told me not to be it. God, you love it how I move you. Love it how I touch you, my one. Said and done. You believe God is a woman. And I feel it at midnight. This feeling that you can't fight, my one. When all is said and done, you'll believe God is a woman. Be everything to me not to be. I love it when you love it when I'm yeah company. Yeah. Forgot the lyrics, but I can hear the music. Everything you told me not to be. I don't wanna waste no time, yeah. Yeah. And I can be, yeah. You know, it's all me. I'm telling you, I like it how I want it, yeah. And I can be other. Oh, that's it. And I can be other things you told me not to be. Yeah. When you try to comfort me, I keep on flourishing. Yeah. And he see the universe when I'm in company. And he see the universe when I'm in company. It's all in me. How does that? You see the universe when I'm in company. It's all in me. You love it how I move. You love it how I touch you, my one. And on you. Oh, no, now I feel it after midnight. It's feeling that you can't fight. I worked a little bit on this one. If I could travel back into time, I'd probably go sit in my spaceship. Colorful lights on the inside to brighten my frowning faces. Got the radio loud when it's in dry. 'Cause I ain't trying to hear your frustration. I'm floating on clouds in the sky. What an imagination. I'll crank the engine up and take a trip to see stars. Sit on top of the moon, build a mansion on Mars. Take me back to when I had no bandage and no scars. Remember when I was a young and wasn't stressing at all. Someone there to catch me every time that I fall. Someone there with me in my every beck and call. Way before you met me, with no problems I could solve. I go back in time, I fly to another dimension and make this right. Kill all this mental tension that makes me fight. And it's the only way I know I'ma be alright tonight. If the butterfly effect only made this right. I roll the window down when I'm up high. A breath of fresh air when I'm flying. You drive me crazy sometimes.
I'd rather sit alone in the silence, climb to my seat when I get tired, light something up when I'm vibing, floating on clouds in the sky, fall asleep under the horizon. I'll crank the engine up and take a trip to see stars, sit on top the moon, build a mansion on Mars. Take me back to when I had no bandage and no scars. Remember when I was a young and wasn't stressing at all. I would change the pieces to the puzzle where your heart. If I could do it, I would take it back to what it was. Right before we ever made mistakes from the start, I swear if I could trade it all, I'd go back in time, in time. I'd fly to another dimension and make this right, this right. Kill all this mental tension that makes me fight, me fight. It's the only way I know I'ma be alright tonight, tonight.
Yeah. Used to sit inside my room on the floor, try to build a fort and use a blanket as a door. Cardboard boxes drawing pictures on the boards. At the times I felt rich, even though we was really poor. True. Imaginary friends thought that I was nuts, but I was only 10 and everyone was out of touch. I used to dream about the bands every time we got the bus. I used to watch some other kids, but now the kids are watching us. But sometimes I feel like a butterfly with broken wings, because even if it's still flying, it don't feel the same. I often think about the past way before the fade, and how I used to cope with pain and why I overcame. It's weighing heavy on my skull. I wish I knew this pressure was so heavy for my soul. If I could do it over, I'd trade everything I own, take back everything I know. If I could only trade it all.
I go back in time, in time. I fly to another dimension and make this right, this right. Kill all this mental tension that makes me fight, me fight. It's the only way I know I'ma be alright. Oh, if the butterfly effect only let me go back in time.
I'm reading this guy's chats. You two are a cool guy, but seem sad, bro. That's accurate. Yeah. Sure. I'm going through a crisis. Not like a midlife crisis. I'm way too young for that shit. Kind of. I'm closer to my quarter life crisis than I am my midlife.
I'm so scared of getting older. I'm only good at being young. So I play the numbers game to find a way to say that life has just begun. Might be a quarter life crisis, or just a stirring in my soul.
Yeah, I got you. I like Bryan Adams. But I'm gonna play some other Bryan Adams. Man, I was about to go to sleep.
Either way, I wondered sometimes about the outcome of a still guardedless life. Once in a while, when it's good, It'll feel like it should. And we're all still around. And they're still safe and sound. And you won't miss a thing till you cry while she's driving away in the dark. Singing. Down. Damn it. Singing. Stop this train. Wanna get off and go. Singing. Singing.
My philosophy of life. That's what was messed me up. That John Mayer said,
Might be a quarter life crisis or just a stirring in my soul.
I'm going through a dilemma right now. All the ICE immigration crackdown. I mean, I know what I think as far as countries should have borders. And I worked in corporate tech, so not all immigration is the same, and not all immigrants are the same. And there are visas, like immigrant visas, and there are temporary work programs, which, like, I think a lot of people just want to be emotional and have an opinion. But there's a lot of social rights activists worked up about the H-1B changes. Trump imposed a $100,000 fee on H-1B visas, which I saw it, and they're going to take over tech. I know the Indian grandmasters are, on average, a little bit better than America right now because they invest in their talent, and India has created a pipeline for intellectual pursuits. And also the country, from corporations to the government, incentivize intellectual pursuits from a young age, not in America. But you don't want foreign temp workers just controlling our infrastructure, even if they were better than Americans. They're absolutely not, from what I saw. But the H-1B visa is a 3-year program, and the company has to sponsor. So basically, the worker is tied to the company. It's glorified slavery. And the reason I don't worry too much about speaking my mind on the subject is there are many Indians, there are many politicians in America, there are many American business owners that have said it's bullshit. But at the end of the day, it's not immigration, it's a temporary work program. So the articles I've seen, like empathizing with the Indian workers, oh, well, they had kids here and you're just going to send their kids home. And like, okay, for one, India is not, at least most parts of India, from what I've heard, and I had a lot of friends who spent most of their life in India that I met in tech. Some that I could still call today, and I'm sure they would take my call. What immigrant song? Led Zeppelin. I don't know that one. But here's the thing: if they had kids here while they were on a visa, they knew it was a short-term contract. They knew it's 3 years, and there's a chance it will not get renewed. So some Americans just wanting to feel sorry for everybody without even knowing the details. That's not an immigrant. That's not an immigrant. That's a temporary worker. And we can be grateful to have them. And a lot of H-1B visa holders are very good. And I hope we give the best green cards. But they didn't pursue a green card. They didn't think they were going to do anything but possibly renew that visa in some cases. And we're just let everybody in. Let everybody in. It's insane. But my dilemma: do we attract bad things? Meaning, does our attitude? I mean, our attitude, of course, affects our opportunities and outcomes in life. But take, the nurse who was just shot and killed while he was protesting. Alex was his name. Or Laken Riley, who was raped and murdered by an illegal immigrant. You got to take it to extremes if you don't know what you think on a certain topic. So was she just thinking negatively on her walk? And so she somehow deserved to be beaten and raped, and eventually killed. No, I would say it's because we opened a border and she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't have any evidence that terrible things happen as a result of our attitude. I also believe, like, I felt like shit ever since my TikTok got banned. Not because it's the TikTok itself, it's just the principle. You can just silence somebody. And even now that TikTok is owned by American investors, and supposedly they're silencing the other side, which is, anti-America stuff. I mean, depending on how you find anti-America. I mean, anti-America to me is burning the flag and dislike ICE all we want. I don't dislike ICE, but you can disagree with what they're doing. They're just officers doing their jobs. And so TikTok is censoring that now, as opposed to people like me who just say, don't burn the flag and this is ignorant. But still, like, just knowing it could all go back the other way and you can just delete someone's voice, it's very scary. I'll play Summer of '69. But I think that for one day we can talk nice to ourselves, even if we feel like jumping off a bridge. If we're on a string of just terrible, unlucky events, I think we can just be super deliberate and super focused. That's no way to live life, but one day at a time. You don't have to be super positive or feel happy to have good outcomes. And there's too many people these days who just want to positive think through everything and not fix any problems, and I feel very lonely. Thanks for listening. I bought my first real six. Maybe I need to just be a musician. I need to quit playing chess. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school. Here we go. Summer '69 for you. Got my first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of '69. Okay, Phil. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. I should've known we'd never get far. And when I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever. And if I had the chance, yeah, I'd always wanna be there. Those were the best days of my life. I don't even know where I'd find a guitar pick. I never play with one, but I'd like to have one right now. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spend my evenings down at the drive-in, and that's when I met you, yeah. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait forever. Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Back in the summer of '69. Man, we were killing time. We were young and restless, needed to unwind. I guess nothing can last forever, forever. No, do
And now the times are changing. Look at everything that's come and gone. Sometimes when I play that old sixth string, I think about you wondering what went wrong. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that it lasts forever. Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life.
It's been a while since I listened to Bryan Adams. I've got a few songs I like more than that. Please Forgive Me is a pretty one. This is going to sound like a huge red flag. I'd like to get married just so I can play guitar for my wife. A lot of these songs I like is just weird. Do you love her? I don't know. She sits there silently while I play her guitar, I guess so.
It still feels like
I say I know this song better. I like this song pretty well.
it still feels like a first night together. Feels like the first kiss, and it's getting better, baby. No one can better this. You're still holding on, you're still the one. First time our eyes met, same feeling I get. Only it feels much stronger. I wanna love you longer. You still turn the fire on. So if you're feeling lonely, down, you're the only one I ever want. I only wanna make it good. So if I love you a little more than I should, please forgive me. I know now what I do. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. Don't deny me this pain I'm going through. Pain I'm going through. Please forgive me for needing you like I do. Please believe me, for what I say is true. Please forgive me, I can't stop loving you. It still feels like our best time together. Feels like the first touch. We're still getting closer, baby. Can't get close enough. You're still holding on, you're still number one. Remember the smell of your skin. I remember everything. I remember all your moves. I remember you, yeah. I remember the nights, you know I still do. If you're feeling lonely, dog, you're the only one I ever want. I only wanna make it good. So if I love you a little more than I should, please forgive me. I know not what I do.
Bridge.
One one thing I'm sure of, is the way we made love, baby.
Turns out I don't know what that was. But I've got it saved. I'm gonna look at it. I'll play it on another stream. Bryan Adams. My parents went to a concert not super long ago.
Everything I do it for you. Can't stop this thing we started. Cuts like a knife. Oh, but it feels so right.
Do I have to say the words? That was a big hit.
I'll run to you. Everything I do.
See, this is why I can't mess with devices anytime. Like within an hour of when I'm trying to go to sleep, because I'll just go all day.
Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. You will see what you mean to me. Search your heart, search your soul, and when you find me there, you'll search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth trying for. You can't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. Look into your heart, you will find there's nothing there to hide. Take me as I am, take my life. I would give it all, I would sacrifice. Don't tell me it's not worth fighting for. I can't help it, there's nothing I want more. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. And there's no love like your love, and no other could give more love. There's nowhere unless you're there all the time, all the way.
Relative to the Cape Horn Center.
And don't tell me it's not worth trying for. I can't help it, it's nothing I want more. I would fight for you, I'd lie for you. walk the wire for you. Yeah, I'd die for you. You know it's true. Everything I do, I do it for you.
One of my chess army members got me out of bed. I'm gonna regret it because I might just play chess till I go to training, which is 3:30. Like Bryan Adams said in Summer of '69.
Me and some guys from school out of Nova had a band, man, we tried real hard. Jimmy quit and Jody got married. Should've known we'd never get far.
I don't want to be a musician. When all else is lost, the future still remains. That's a beautiful quote. But I think it's Tom Brady. Like, did he handle everything well? I don't know. Like Tom Brady, no human's perfect. How painful would that divorce have been had he not chased his dreams? Even if you fail, like had he always had to wonder, and then he's divorced, and now he's got nothing, and he's just bitter and regretful. Oh, that would suck. That would suck. So I'm gonna do what I want to do. Which, I mean, this beautiful period war is a huge nuisance to my chess improvement. But I've still managed to get a 2200 online in Blitz. And it's looking like I won't struggle a whole lot with my rapid. So if I could just get an opportunity to do this, I'd kill it. Because I've done it for the last couple of years without sleep, without help, quite a bit of stress in my life. Chess is not easy, bro. It's not easy, bro. But it is just a bunch of glorified if then else statements. That sounded condescending, but I mean it. I don't mean it condescending. Are you already beat? No, you got to play H. You should play H. Now. Like right this second. You had to play H. And then I'll just take your H pawn, but at least it won't be a piece. How can you avoid playing H? So immediately I see here. All right, fine. I would take with check. Not gonna use your queen, so you have to use your bishop take back, and I'll then win that H pawn. That's your only option, right? Okay. Yeah. A fine idea, I guess. Of course, the opponent's wanting me to take. That way, my knight has to take immediately before any of this stuff can happen. And it relieves your pin. But I'm not going to fall for that. That actually is a bad move. I think you do have to play H and just accept the loss of that pawn. In speeches, I tell you how I played as black. Not that. Of course, here. And immediately I understand I'm at a disadvantage even for black. I'm at more of a disadvantage than black usually is at out of the open, which is already a setback because you move last. White controls center first. So here, that way if I come here, you can fix all your mess. And that will mean I don't want to take with the bishop in that case because then I won't have a way to threaten that pawn. So I'll take with the knight. Nah. You won't do that. You don't want to do that. Good game. See, and how can people not get to this level? It's amazing. Okay, I'm here. Whatever you want to do. I'll come back here. You're 1, 2, 1, 2. So here you have to play here. I'll make you do it. And you can see, I guess. Oh, yeah. I'll be winning this bitch. I agree. How's my Pirador? Love you, pretty girl. Good toast. Why would you do that? Oh, I see. Yeah. Your bishop can see me now. It's all good. It's not a good move. Kiss my rear end. It's more than good enough. More than good enough. Just happened. Gonna give me your queen. Thanks. take a third of the hours I've invested into this online mess. You think coaching or just an opportunity where I have some help taking care of my dog or something. My family's not here. They need to help me. Really? I can't go to the club. I can't leave my dog. It's terrible. Should see 4. I don't get it. You're valuing that pawn so significantly? Oh, because that's next. Because if I go there, so it's just the opponent playing in like crap. But I mean, I'm 21-31. And though I'm not convinced online chess should be taken with much seriousness, I'm playing on the same platform everyone else is, so it's top 30,000, top 0.1%. Let's see, why is it doing that to me? She's a ballerina. I didn't know that. That's a good point. See, how can she say that? She's not even that close to 2,000 FIDE. She had a foundation of chess from her youth. She was like 1,000 something. I check out her profile and a few other adults. She's. I'm the least interested in Jules, but she's about my level online. At least she's a little better over the board technically. Though again, every time I'm fucking over the board, I'm worried about my dog, and I probably haven't slept in a day because I've been at work all night. But I'm trying to confirm like a 2000 rated player online is the same caliber as a 2000 online will be in 2 weeks, and I try to track adults at my level or close to it, and when they spiral or when they go up drastically, because you'll fluctuate. Like Jules is 2111 is her peak, and she goes down every now and then, slightly below 2000. So I'd say her actual level is like low 2000s, but in those spirals down or in the climbs up, if her play is about the same level, or put it this way, if she's losing, but she's playing about like she always does, but she's losing a lot, that would mean her opponents are stronger than their rating would indicate because she was previously playing at that level. But if she's I don't know, I'm tired of shit. But let's say Jules or me or anyone starts at 2000 and just loses 20 games in a row. Is it because the athlete was tired, downward spiraling, mad, or did the opponents play better? Hopefully it was a downward spiral because that would indicate the opponents were not the variable. But if an individual is playing about at his or her level and still loses a lot, the 2000s are beating them, and now the 1950s are beating them. So are the 1950s even different than 2000s? Can I trust chess.com's rating system? Is a 2130, if I logged in and played right now, is that about the same strength that 2130 will be in 3 weeks? And if not, then I need to not waste my time at all with online chess. So I track a few adult improvers to make sure I trust the ratings. Like the players I just played, they were dog shit. They were like 1700 from what I remember. But here we are. I'll play my challenges real quick. I actually played a game against Jules. We got paired when I guess it would have been my spiral right before I finally locked in and got my new peak of 2208 in Blitz. We were both low 2000 when I played her. And I was beating her. She seems to be a pretty slow player like me, at least for Blitz. And with like seconds on her clock, she found a pawn mate. I think she was just reacting. I lost even though I had the advantage. Pretty pissed off about it. I have a new message. Just meet me at the class. Meet me at the chess club, Big J. We'll turn your limited opening repertoire to a master class. Will be this is a guy I dealt cards with at my first casino. He was a crap stealer mostly. Upgrading simple old blackjack to craps, baby. Turn you into a master. Jeremiah. All right. Now I'm going to get some rest. Teach you will. Hey, thanks for the challenge, though. And if we're not playing daily already, please challenge me. And thank you so much for making it unrated. That's why I got my ass out of bed and hung out for a little bit. But now I am going to sleep.